My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. I'm going to give you my favorite PrizePicks entry for UFC Vegas 86. If you don't know what PrizePicks is, it's daily fantasy. You come in here, you see these beautiful numbers, these nice little pictures. You say more or less than the numbers you see on the screen, and if you're correct, you can 10 times your money. They will even give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/prizepicks, use promo code WWP, and they will instantly match your deposit. Take that very free money and build yourself an entry. Then you win and you withdraw all of that free money. You go out, you buy yourself, and so nice. wewantpicks.com/prizepicks, promo code WWP, get that free money and build an entry. I'm going to build a UFC entry. You can build any entry you want. This is all sports, including Power Slap. Oh, wow. How dumb is that? Actually, let's look at these. Total slaps, 5.5. Like, dude, how fucking stupid is this? Holy crap. Anyway, we're going to focus on MMA. Darts. 180 thrown, 3. This is, dude, it's everything. I'm discovering this at the same time you are. I was just going to look at football and say the Super Bowl is on Sunday, so do that. Let's go ahead and build our entry. Get your free money. WeOwnPicks.com/prizepicks. A couple of tough lines here, as they were last week. Significant strikes is always tough. I don't love doing significant strikes. Every now and then, I feel like they'll get a number too low. And then I look at the style like, these are two people that are going to slug it out. This fight should go the distance. Do a cruise past that number. Dan Ige is a candidate for that. But 65.5, you go through Dan Ige's body of work. He doesn't get past that number very, very often. And that fight could go multiple ways. We got a number for Joey P. He could knock out Jack Hermansson in 8 seconds. This could be a drag-him-out war. It could be mostly grappling. We don't know. Obviously, that's the beauty of this sport, but it also makes some of these things a little difficult. We're going to ignore the significant strikes. I don't like any of these. These are all very tough lines. If we go to fight minutes, what I do like here is Rodolfo Vieira more than 10 minutes. I think this fight goes a little bit. I think Rodolfo Vieira weathers a little bit of a storm, grapples early, lays on top. I think this fight goes a little bit. We saw Rodolfo Vieira go the distance with Chris Curtis, no problem. And I think this could be somewhat similar. Arman's a more dangerous striker than Chris Curtis, but I think we can see this fight go a little longer than some of his other fights. And it's okay because we will build our entry pretty safe with the insurance. The other one that I like is Joe Pyfer over 10 fight minutes. A little risky. So we'll ignore that and we'll do Jeremiah Wells more than 11.5. I think that fight goes to a decision. It's more of a credit to Max Griffin and how tough Max is. I think Jeremiah Wells, whole bunch of takedowns, whole bunch of grappling. I think it'll go to a decision or very far into the third round. So I like the more than 11.5 fight minutes on Jeremiah Wells. And then we're going to go over to fantasy score. I don't like any of these. None of them. Absolutely none of them. They do have their own scoring, so you can check that out. We'll just click on scoring chart here. Significant strike is 0.6 points each. A takedown is 6 points. They do score for defending takedowns, which is nice. So if you know somebody has really good takedown defense and you know their opponent's just desperate for the takedowns, you could get some sneaky good lines there. It's 3 points each. That's not terrible. And then you get some points for a submission attempt. So this is a very different scoring than if you play DraftKings Fantasy. Again, where this is great is if you have a desperate grappler and then you have a striker with good takedown defense, because you're going to rack up all these takedown points or the takedowns defended points, and you can find yourself some nice lines there. And then obviously there's bonuses for how a fighter wins. I don't like any of these lines. Loma Lookboonmee, 82.5. I don't love it. She's not a super high volume striker. She's not going to win by finish. So then we have normal amount of strikes and a couple of takedowns. I don't love it. Devin Clark is actually basically the exact same story. We get all the way to Gregory Rodriguez. They juice the hell out of that line. I don't think he finishes Brad Tavares. So frankly, the less on that fantasy score is probably the way to go, but I got a couple of bets on Gregory Rodriguez, so I don't want to jinx myself. I want Gregory Rodriguez to take that dude's head off, and then we're good. So we're going to move on to takedowns. What I do like here is Jeremiah Wells more than 1.5. This fight's going to go the distance. It's absolutely going to go the distance. And he's going to get a whole bunch of takedowns. All we need is 2. So we're going to remove the fight minutes and leave the 1.5 takedown lines because he's going to cruise past that. That's all we need is 2 takedowns out of this guy in a very good fight where he gets more than 2 takedowns in basically every fight he's ever had. And then Loma Lookboonmee, we need more than 2.5 takedowns. A little tougher, right? We need 3 full takedowns out of her. But she has cruised past 3 takedowns in multiple fights. Bruna Brazil is tough. This fight should also be a decision fight. And I think she'll work into the clinch, do those beautiful Muay Thai trip type takedowns. And I think Loma Lookboonmee not only wins this fight, but gets a couple takedowns on the way. If we throw $20 at this, we 5 times our money with the power play. If we're very confident, 5 times our money, we just have to get 3 correct. If we're a little more nervous about it, if we get all 3 correct, 2.25 times our money. And if we get 2 correct, we miss 1. Loma comes out here, knocks her head off, no takedowns. It's okay. We still get a 25% net profit on our entry. That's my entry. You guys obviously are welcome to build your own. If you love mine, awesome news. If you don't, that's fine. They have darts. Just get your free money. WeWantPicks.com/PrizePicks. Promo code WWP. Use the instant deposit match. Build yourself an entry and let us know how you did. We do have a free Discord. Join the Discord. Share your thoughts in there. The link to that is in the description.